All right, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the society. I want to start off giving all praises and glory and honor to YAHAWA, YAHAWASHI, Rakakadash. That will honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening, learning, and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Madazawa Yunya, aka Mataz. I'm coming back with another quick video. And this, now we understand that you got a lot of wicked dudes out here. They don't follow orders. They don't want to listen. But this is about more proof why females are more wickeder than these dudes out here. Because, you got these wicked dudes out here. They be doing some wild stuff. Some of them even be on down low wickedness, which is out of order. They supposed to be put to death. All of them. All of the wicked supposed to be put to death. But these females, man, their wickedness is on a whole nother level. And a lot of these dudes that be simping for these type of females, putting rings on. First of all, that's wicked anyway. That marriage in the court, that's not real marriage anyway. The scriptures is sex is marriage. Simple as that. According to the Bible. Not no ring. That goes back to worshiping of Satan. The wedding band goes back to the ring around Saturn, which is worshiping of Satan. But these females, man, will wear these rings and all of this and be committing adultery for years. And you wouldn't even know. Right under your nose. Let me get this video, man.
I love you, my brother. I love you for life.
At this point, ladies, just stay busy.
Watch the whole video.
Stay busy, stay unreachable, and stay untouchable. Because these men really don't like us.
You gonna see
they
why.
don't like us. They lying. They pretending.
Yep.
They emotionally unavailable. They emotionally.
You see this shit, right? Cheats for 3 years. And I've been on here 3 years making these videos. And they say you must hate women because they trash, right? That lady just said 11 years she been cheating. This lady been cheating 20 years with her side nigga. She got 2 kids. Probably don't even know who the father is. Somebody else got 20 years, 14 to 34. They bragging about being trash. The same trash they say we are. 15 years, 8 years, 5 years. They don't care that they can get pregnant and ain't gonna know who the father is. But if you notice, they on here talking so much trash about men, and especially black men. They don't want to get married. They don't like us. They don't take us serious. It's because they need therapy. They got mommy and daddy issues. They're gay. All because y'all trash.
At this point, ladies.
So yeah, man. This right there, this the not accountability, the wickedness. They say all this stuff about us. We got father issues, mommy issues. They have the issues, man. And then they never could admit these things. And it never, try to reflect and meditate on these things and wonder why these things are happening. Because they're not spiritual like us. They always running around, oh, I'm so spiritual, I'm so spiritual. Man, females are not spiritual, man. They wicked. Scriptures tell you this, man. So for you dudes out here who be breaking your neck for these females, you out of your mind. Let me read this. This is Ecclesiasticus 42. I'm starting at 12. Behold, not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. Why I say that? Because these females are out of order, man. They can't even get along with each other. Let alone, trying to raise some children, right? Because they don't even know how to do that. But they raise the same dudes that they don't like. Where do you think a lot of these homosexual dudes come from? These valid-fashion dudes come from? These females? Why you think they be down low and sneaky? Because they learn it from these females. They be around their mother and see this behavior. How they be juggling dudes, doing this, doing that, right? But they never take accountability when they get caught. Now you got dudes doing the same thing. Who you think they acting like? Females. This shows you the hypocrisy of these wicked demonic females. They created these downloads. They created all of this you see, you know, this wickedness, you know, that you see out here. Then, but when it comes to taking some type of accountability or some responsibility for their actions, they don't do it. They find a way to escape it. Verse 13. From garment come a moth, and from women wickedness. And this is what you're getting, all of this wickedness. Well, that's how they, so a lot of these females created these wicked demonic simp dudes. And then they try to turn it around and say how much they don't like them. Y'all created them. And then y'all created these demonic females. And y'all will hold, look, and then the problem is, y'all never genuine. Y'all never forgive. Y'all hold on to things that happened 15 years ago. Y'all don't know how to love each other. So it's like, they talk about us, how we this, we that, we this, we that, right? But they can't even do it for themselves. And it just shows you how hypocrisy it is, how wicked it is. Verse 14, better is the churlish of a man, which is a mean man, angry. You know, some dude just an asshole, you know, right? Than a courteous woman. A woman, I say, which bringeth shame and reproach. Now, courteous is overly nice to these other dumb dudes. You know, that's wicked. Because what is she's doing? She's showing that dude that he can crack. He could do this, he could do that. You know, being overly nice, flirting with everybody. You know, that's out of order. Talk about she got male friends. You know, hey man, this is why this place got to be destroyed, man. You know, and these females get away with this wickedness. There's no accountability for their actions, you know. They think everything is all right and peaches and cream. But this is why the scripture says this in Ecclesiastes 7:26. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and hands as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High Power God should escape from her, but the sinner should be taken by her. And a lot of these guys, like I said, you dudes, y'all some sinners. That's why y'all get taken by these type of females, and y'all wonder why y'all tires be getting slashed. Y'all wonder why y'all windows be getting bricked out. Or y'all wonder why she doing this or committed. Then you have a breaking point. Now you want to slaughter her and do all this. Now you in jail. Which is not wise because it's not our kingdom. And in our kingdom, yeah, that would be righteous, you know, to put her to death. You know, because that's what she deserved, death. Because it's adultery. Adultery is a sin into death. But you became a crash out because you a sinner anyway, dude. And you got taken hold by these wicked demonic females. And like he was saying when he was reading the comments, you had all these females showing how they been dealing with their side piece. And half of them probably don't even know who the real father is. So you don't even have these dudes raising your children, and they don't even know if that's their children. Because that's why I got to say your children, because they don't even know if that's their children. Because they don't even know that you've been committing adultery. You know, so this is the hypocrisy you get. And this is why YAHAWASHI is going to destroy a lot of these black females, man. You know, because y'all want to be black. And a lot of you Latino females, they the biggest adulterers. Trust me, I dealt with Latino females as well. Big adultery. They love adultery. That's all they about is adultery. They may be more cooler. But boy, you better be careful because they'll get you caught up in some. Hey man, they get you caught up because they love committing that adultery. So just be careful. Don't. They very conniving. That's that courteous. That's why it says that courteous female. Be careful. You know, But it says, behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One amongst 1,000 have I found, but a woman amongst all those have I not found. Lo, this only have I found, that the Most High Power God have made men upright, but they sought it out many a vision. So that's why it's important for us to establish the order on earth. It's not meant for a female to establish anything. Then you'll have these demonic, dumb females trying to read the Bible, saying dumb. Like with this video, I'm probably going to do it for a class. You know, I told the teachers to go ahead and hop on it, but I'm probably going to do it for a class. This stupid female breaking down the book of Genesis crazy because she kept reading over and over and leaned to her own understanding, what she thinks she got out of it, which was completely, oh my God. It was wrong. And then you have all these people cheering her on, even freaking dudes, man. They don't know nothing. This is why it's like they just don't want to be in their nature and just be a woman. Be a woman. A woman means wife or servant. You supposed to be serving or being a wife. And they don't even do that. They don't even want to be helpmeets. They think you supposed to take care of everything in their whole life and they ain't supposed to do nothing. This is the ideology of these females, bro. Their minds literally think like this. You know, they think that this is how it's supposed to go. They don't even know what a princess is. They don't even know the definition of princess. They think princess means cater to her all day. That's not what a princess is. A princess is just a royal woman that's either under royalty under a father or a husband. And she's royalty. She has royal. Now, who's supposed to serve her? Subjects. We supposed to have subjects. But your husband, your man, you supposed to be a helpmeet to him and honor him and show him that respect. But that don't happen these days, man. Because of this hypocrisy, this wickedness that's being pushed. And then they think they're not going to get, this not going to catch up to them eventually. It is. It's going to catch up to them eventually. This is why, man, it's just good to be, it's good to be a woman. It's good to just be a woman if you're a woman. I'm telling you. Well, matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Because this going to happen to a lot of females that came with the children, man. You men of the Lord dealt with women that didn't have children. All of a sudden they got children. Now they want to come back to you from the children from different dudes. Man, let me read this. This is Ecclesiastes 23 and 22. Thus should it go also with the wife that leaveth her husband and bring in heir by another. For first she hath disobeyed the law of the Most High. And secondly, she hath trespassed against her own husband. And thirdly, she had played the whore and an adulteress, and brung in children by another man. She should be brought out into the congregation, and the inquisition should be made of her children. Her children should not take root, because they're going to be put to death. And the inquisition is mean an example. So you about to get your children made an example out of because of you. And her branches should bring forth no fruit. She shall leave her memory to be cursed, and her reproach should not be blotted out. So she ain't gonna be no blots. You gonna remember that reproach. You gonna wear that. You gonna bear it, because a lot of them is not gonna be a part of Isaiah 4:1 when it says 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. They mean bringing their own stuff and wear our own apparels. Only let us be called by thy name. How you going to be called by that man's name? By him being your husband and he laying with all of y'all. And that 7 just means completion. It could be 30 to 1, 10 to 1, 7. It don't matter. It could vary. It varies between however the Most High want to give sufficient to that man. Simple. But, this is why it's very important, to fear the Lord, because you should have feared. But y'all not going to be part of it. It said, and to take away our reproach. Your reproach, no, you're not going to be part of that. A lot of you females are not going to be part of the ones that get your reproach taken away. It's not going to be blotted out. Simple as that. And they that remain should know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord Yahawah, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto his commandments of the Lord Yahawah. It is great glory to follow the Lord Yahawah, and to be received of him is long life. And the only ones that are going to get that is the ones who going to humble down. Proud females like that always on the video trying to say we don't like them, we gay because of this and that, and ooh, they always got so much to say. But these are the same females that commit all this adultery and then don't take accountability when they caught. See, when a man get caught, in most cases, I'm talking about real men. It's so-called caught because a man he can have more than one wife. Simple as that. Okay, he get caught. He gonna say, hey, man, that's my other woman. Hey, a real man gonna just stand on it. Hey, look, hey, either you gonna get along with each other or not. Oh, if you gonna stay, you gonna leave. Simple as that. They just take accountability and take it with a grain of salt. Hey, yeah, this is my other woman. Simple as that. A real man. I ain't talking about these dudes out here, then they still be in front of their female, trying to break the other girl phone and all that, mad, and because she trying to show no, stand on business. Hey, okay, you want to show up? Hey, what, you gonna stay or leave? You leaving or stand? You want to leave? Leave. Oh, you want to stay? Stay. And guess what? It's gonna make the other female that did that dumb mess, trying to cause division, look like trash. She gonna look stupid at the end of the day. Cause that happened to me. With a chick I used to deal with, she ended up trying to come back. This wicked demonic female got 2 children now. By 2 different men. When I was with her, she ain't had that. But she tried to destroy the peace in my home. Trying to send in my main wife pictures, videos of us doing something. And it made her look real stupid because guess what? My wife didn't leave. And she already knew I was dealing with other women. Yeah, she was a little upset that she got the videos, the pictures and stuff. You know? But at the end of the day, I said, man, well, I don't care, man. Get the fuck out my phone with this shit, man. You all right, whatever. You saw it. I mean, what else can you what else you gonna leave? You can leave if you wanna leave. I ain't got time for it. You already know what it is when you was gonna deal with it. Simple. I ain't about to do all the extra. You know. But it made the other one look stupid. Because she was trying to destroy the home because she wanted to make herself the main. And that's not how you do that. If you want to become a main or whatever you want to be, this so-called main, then be a woman. Be feminine, be sweet, be nice, help out, be a helpmeet. Buy me gifts, do things, just do some neat, nice stuff. See, all of the stuff they say they want done for them, like flowers and all this random. No, you really supposed to do that for the man. You know how much a man appreciate that? Because we don't get that. You females can find a nigga do that dumb stuff for y'all, and guess what? You don't even want that dude. You know how many videos came out where a female said they found the dude that did all of this stuff and did this and did that. They didn't want them. They was just thinking about the guy who didn't do shit for them. It was a video that I recently, hold on, let me see if I can find it. So this is the closest I can get. I can't find that exact video of this female admitting how she didn't want the guy that was buying her flowers and doing all of this. But this is the closest I can get. And then she admit she didn't want him. She wanted the guy who didn't do nothing for her. I don't know. I should have sent it to me, but it is what it is.
I like guys that don't like me. And when they start liking me, I don't like them. And it's really, really sad. It's weird.
Oh, yeah. So she admitted she don't like guys that like her. So a guy that doing all these things and running out of his wits and all of that, she don't care anyway about you, you know? So this just shows you, man, That, hey, man, a lot of these females ain't nothing but your enemy, man. And you got to just be careful. Stop giving your strength to them. Micah 7:10, then she that is my enemy should see it, and shame should cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh, thy most high power God? My eyes should behold her, not should she be trodden down as the mirror of the street. Like I was saying, man, these females are so evil, bro. Say all of this stuff, but they be doing all of this wickedness. But hey, judgment is coming for that. But you men out there who are listening and learning and growing, remember this. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways which destroy kings. And don't give your strength to them, man. These females out here are vultures, man. They lie. They conniving. They out of order. They can't take accountability. And they don't want no man who gonna overly indulge in them. They don't want that. You buying all of this stuff, doing all of this stuff for, just trust me, because I did this stuff before for experience. I mean, I had other women, but I was trying to get this one woman. I'm doing this for her. She didn't like me because of that, man. She wanted me to just be a complete, total, asshole to her. That's what she wanted. And that's what type of men they go for. Notice they always with the guy they said that ain't shit. Notice that. They always with that guy who ain't shit, though. That's what they say. He ain't shit. He do this, he do that. They always with them type of guys, bro. But when they get with a real man who ain't gonna do shit for them all the time either, they'll say, yeah, he on his stuff, and he don't take stuff from no woman. Woo woo. He gonna cancel you quick. And that's why it's like, man, forget these females, bro. Let they ass go. Let they ass go in the dirt. Like, look, bro, we will get better in the kingdom, man. This place is trash. It's nothing but trash. Don't be giving your strength. But yeah, man. These females, man, and you dudes and you simp dudes, man, that indulge in this and running out of your wits. Hey, may the Most High, YAHAWASHI, shall destroy all of y'all expediently. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And a few sisters that are listening, learning, and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakatham, and a Bible ball.